Professor, and with the support of Tamil Nadu State Government Science and Technology, and he was here for the 4 months. We had some professional association, and she is a little exposed to different professional arena, and she has got good professional skills and caliber that we may get from her, and particularly this patent filing and patent writing and acquiring patents, and again communicating good research papers. So she's accomplished professor, and she has done many good projects, and she had around 20 patents to her credit in different stages of commercialization or publishing, and kind of approval from the patent office, and besides science communications and good quality papers. So with that, she has accomplished, and she has been promoted to professor at the young age and at the early age with 13 years of service from her institute. And here also she had done a good job. And we thought we can get her experience, and she can expose some of the basics and overview of patents and types of patents, and how an ideation of how to generate ideas, and what sort of forms may be required for filing, and all that she can kind of share her experience and what is required. And before handing over the mic to Dr. A.K. Priya, I just hand over the mic to Dr. Our director, honorable director, for his few words. Yeah, thanks.
Yeah, thank you very much, Dr. Muruganandanji. Sabka namaskar, my dear head of the centers and head of the division scientist colleagues, and with us Dr. Lieutenant Dr. A.K. Priya. She joined this institute as a visiting professor from KPR Institute of Technology, Coimbatore, and she has done a good job over a period of 3 months, I hope, 4 months, and she also tried to apply for one patent. That is one of the most interesting things. And Dr. Muruganandan, he forgotten to mention, I think she is having more than 20 patents in her name. Let us give her a big hand to her in this big terrain. And my dear friends, we know that with respect to the intellectual property right and patenting and copyright and other intellectual property related issues, our knowledge is very much limited. In that context, this is a right time to increase the awareness and knowledge, and also encourage the scientist colleagues to apply for the copyright, begin with the copyright, and also subsequently they can try for the patenting kind of thing. Any conceptual idea, it can be patented. I think Lieutenant Dr. A.K. Priya, she will going to tell. Let us hope that actually with the lecture, all of you benefited, and within a 3 or 6 months, we hope that few of our colleagues come out with some patent. Thank you. I welcome you all, and also on behalf of you all, welcome Lieutenant Dr. A.K. Priya. Over to Dr. Priya. Yeah, those who are online, we are audible from the conference hall.
Am I audible?
Audible.
No? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible.
Yes, audible.
Voice is clear?
Yes, sir, it's
Am I
clear, sir.
audible? Yes. Fine. So good morning, all. First, I like to thank her, Doctor, for creating me this opportunity. So I'm Lieutenant Dr. Priya from KPR institution. I'm a professor and associate NCC officer as well. So that is why I'm lieutenant. I'm a trained officer as well. So I'm not much expert about IP, but I know something about IP and I own some IPs. So I hope I might be the correct person to explain you about the IP. And the outcome of this seminar might be, I hope next time if I meet, everyone should have at least one IP. If you are having more than one IP, it is very, very happy for me. So it is very simple. Everybody can do, everybody can file patent. It is not a big task as well. Because as a normal background, I mean, we are basically from the research institute and also a technical institute. Even if we can file a patent, why not you? That is my personal suggestion, that it is very simple that you can easily file a patent. So without any delay, I'll start my session today. So general thing about IP, we know all about different types of IP. I'm just going to tell about different types of IP. Before entering into those things, just want to cover you the basic things and how we need to start IP. So as such, we cannot become a biggest billionaire or something else within a fraction of minute or fraction of second or within a day or within very short period of time. So it should be within. It should be within. It should start within, and we need to initiate certain things. That is the first motto. So everybody has brain, I think, right? Of course, everybody has brain. But how do we generate ideas and how do we kindle our brain is very, very important. We are not using our brain in very effective way and very creative way. I hope you are correct. I hope I'm correct. Things for creation, we need some diversions, some motivation, some self motivation as well. So, and the forum where we sit, where we work is also pushes us to do lot and think or create lot of creativity within us. So that is the biggest motto to start with I. So this is very, very important. If you come to know about the different forms of IP and how to file IP, that is not alone sufficient. First, we need to know how to step in. So for that, I'll give some clips and give some tips how to start and how to kindle your brain and how to implement certain things in life. If you follow those routines, of course, you can also start IP. And you can see about this brain, left brain and right brain. We'll come to this later. So property, I hope you all have property, right? Car, building, land, etc., etc. So property, how do you claim that is your property? It might be on your name or you're using for a long period of time, and everybody comes to know that is your property because of your usage or anything else, right? So that is how IP also. If you create something, if you innovate something, of course you need to file on your name. That is very, very important. As a researcher, as a scientist, we fail in doing certain things, that we innovate a lot of things, we invent a lot of things, but we fail to file a patent. So that is where we lack. So this is the forms of IP. Many forms of IP are there, even artistic work. If we create something, if I place this remote here, it is also some type of innovation. How do I keep, how do I place, and how do, what are the steps which I take to place this type of remote here? This is also a type of IP. So these are the various types of, will explain in the future slides. So these are the nature of IP. It is a intangible property, and also it is very time bounded, and territorial IP is also there. We'll all see in the later slide. Do we create IP? As of now, it is no. And what we need and how to bring out. The only one answer is thinking ability. We need to think out of box. Always, everybody used to tell, think out of box. It is not like I'm standing here and I need to come this way and stand out and I have to think. It's not that way. We need to think if you want to, see differently, think differently, and work differently, and file differently. That is the only thing. If you start thinking in different perspective, of course, everyone can easily generate ideas. So, of course, all are thinkers, but how do we think? What we think? We usually think some useless stuff, right? We think how to do that, what they are thinking about as what we need to do for tomorrow's work or today's work or after one year's work, how to save money or whatever, etc., etc. But we never very very. If we groom ourselves, we can do lot of inventions as well. So there are two different again. We somebody are left-hander, somebody are right-hander. So how many of you use both hands? Please start practice. If you start using your both hands, of course your skill will improve. Like you can handle the mobile phone in left hand. If you are a right-hander, you can handle this and you can speak like this. You can try to do small activity in your left hand as well. It will kindle your brain and it will activate your brain and you can think differently. That is how you can essentially. There are many number of activities. I'm not going to explain those activities. It is all available in the net. You can easily balance your left brain and right brain. If you start balancing those things, of course, you can do a lot of creativity, right? Your brain will think in out of box nature, and also you will get a lot of innovations out of your thinking. So you can search in net what are the activities you can perform to increase your activity of both. I don't want to tell in detail. Hope I have skipped 2-3 slides. You might be seeing the answers of those questions. So, okay. So we'll come into the patenting things. I just gave the glimpse of certain outlines. Any no easy? Maybe if you have noticed the next slide, you might be telling the answer. I hope nobody has noticed that. Ma'am, come again. I don't know. I'm asking who is he? Okay, we don't want to know things because we are having bad memory in remembering names. I have very bad memory in remembering names. Okay, can you find any innovation in this? Or how many innovations? Bulb, very good. Very good. Any number of Thomas? Okay, good. Any innovation? Are you seeing any innovation or invention? What is the difference between innovation and invention? I'm using both the terms. Is there any difference? What is the difference between innovation and invention? And keep on using the both terms, right? Is there any difference actually? Is there any? Yeah, okay, fine. Yes, sir, please. Sir? Okay. Okay, sir. Okay, fine. Uh, Innovation, vice versa, ma'am. Innovation is nothing but you are doing some modification in an existing process or product is nothing but innovation. Invention is you are creating it. So both innovation and invention can be patentable. If you draft in well form, of course you can do innovation and invention for patent. So I'm using terms, that's why. So what are the invention? One, she told about the bulb. Any other invention or innovation you are finding this image? Glasses, very good. Glasses, very good. Ring, very good. Any other thing? Cloth, very good. Cardboard paper, this paper, fine, very good. Okay. Okay.
And beard style.
Beard and everything. Okay.
Yeah.
So screen. So everybody started kindle your brain, right? Your brain is getting activated now. So as she rightly pointed out, this invention is nothing but post-it, sticky notes. Okay. We daily use the sticky notes and we open our eyes in front of sticky notes, usually either in house or coming to office. we noted down all the important notes even in that, and it is like clock, it is like our diary, it is like everything, friend and everything, right? So after completing, we just crush it and we throw it out. It is very comfortable without sticky notes. No one is serving as now as of. This is the biggest invention. We never know this is a Fry who identified this invention. He's a great scientist like you, and he's thought of inventing a additive thing, like it should be binded with one material to another material. It should not be cleaved from that material. This is how he started his invention, but he came out this invention. So it is very short time. It is very short bounded. Fraction of seconds, it will be very sticky, and after that, it will be peeled. Once it is peeled from one place, it never again bind with the other place. So he can get a additive material after his manufacturing, after his invention. Then he throwed off his invention in one room. After certain period of time, again he went to his room and it is sticking on that. Then he can easily create the things. So he found that this is also a invention. So why not I climb and I modify this and create a new invention? That is how the sticky notes come. So what I'm coming to say is, whatever you start, just start. It may come with invention or it may end with innovation. How do we know? First, we need to start, right? So that's the motto. And you can see this is also one among the invention. I hope you can see this is a fan, bladeless fan. This is one type of invention. This is also invention. Why I'm telling about the paper and telling about this, and in future slide also I'm going to give examples of different type of materials, because as a scientist or as a researcher, you don't bound with things that I do only on plant research. I do only this type of research. It is my area. Think in that perspective. You can file patent in different areas. Though I am an environmental engineering, my engineer, my patent is related to environment. Other things are related to some materials or some other product which is used for common public and some other people. So don't bound your creativity. It's not that based on your area specialization you need to file a patent. It is not like that. Anybody can file a patent in any area. That is one positive thing in the patent. And Dyson is the inventor of this invention. And I hope all ladies doesn't know about these things. Only gents know about this thing. So everybody works daily with effective peelers in your house. So these are the various types of peelers, and even only the shape and size and textures modified. But though you can file a patent for this also. That is why I'm putting this. And you can see this invention. Everybody is using. Without this, we are not, especially here, you cannot survive. So see the shapes of this ear muffler. These are the different shapes, and you can see this earbuds. So these are the various designs and modifications of earbuds. Though you can file a patent for this. That is why I'm putting all these things. Even for this modifications, all even it maybe an innovation, invention, you can file a patent with good clarity, with good drafting. That is very, very important. You can file for anything, but it should be clearly mentioned everything, right? And so before entering into core patenting, just give small tips that how to improve your creativity and how you can start and how you can modify your lifestyle. Then you can go for patent. It is very simple. Anybody can follow this thing. This is not a thumb rule. I'm just telling my small ideas. This is not a thumb rule. Many ideas are there. I'm just going to give 10 short ideas. So first, everybody cleans your table while you leave or while you come, right? Don't do that. If you come to my cabin, I'm welcoming you all to my college, my cabin. It is always, I'll put all the papers. And if you take one paper, of course, you'll get one idea. All my scribblings will give some ideas. So I'll throw like this. My students will come and they will pick on paper and they will submit the project. So like that, it should be messy, and you need to think where I kept this. Always be active, and don't be very routine, monotonous, that my diary will be there only. Go to the cabin, you will see left side, your diary will be placed, pick my diary. Don't tell that, go and search, it will be there. I'll use always my lab assistant to do that. Go and search somewhere in the dungeon, somewhere it will be there. Like that. So be little messy. So it will aggravate your mind. It will activate your mind that always you're busy. I love always keeping me busy. Yes, sir. Sir, we are also following 5S, sir. Japanese technique 5S. Sort, segregation, cleaning, everything. We are certified 5S. But I am having exception with coming visit, they will notify us, no? That time, if you see my cabin, it will be very pakka. After just you walk away, then I'll throw everything. So if it is clean, my mind will be very clean. I won't work. Really. So this is, they won't come to my cabin, ma'am. It is very horrible, no? They won't come and they won't come to disturb me. So that is no. Then work at coffee shop, it is nothing but go to coffee shop, cutting your office and something. You sit anywhere you wish and you kindle your mind. Sit anywhere you want. I go to my friend cabin. I sit in the ground. I sit wherever I wish. I carry my laptop and I start working. Somebody will think whether she is mental, why she is working in the road, why she is working here like that. So if you change your place, of course your mindset will change. Don't sit in the same place first. Sit in the place, soften. Then drink up. That is your wish, whatever you drink. I'm not there to command whatever you. That is your wish. If you drink, that may go anywhere. Drink something you want. Then it will get refresh your mind. Always be. Keep on refreshing things. I drink lot of water. Always I will drink water. I won't drink other things, so I will put on weight. I'll be little conscious because my uniform won't fit me, right? So I drink lot of water. So whatever you want, you can drink. That is important. And always be with mixed friends. Don't be with who is comfortable. Always he is comfortable for me. I should not go with him. I never go with him. I never speak with him. If I go outing, I won't sit with him. Go and mingle with other fellows. That will kindle your mind. Again, they will give some ideas. You might have a bigger idea. Whatever she gives, it will create bigger idea. So mix up with their gangs also. Blue color. Anybody know about the blue color miracle? It will create innovative thoughts within you. That's why I'm also hearing today. So blue color will do a miracle in thoughts, creative thoughts. It will give creative thoughts and work in. Always I work at 12 because we'll complete within very short time. Very big work. Also, if you do in the late hours or extending hours, you will complete very fast. Just try it out. And night, of course, as I mentioned, night and dim light both are same. Again, plan. So you just plan things that it is very important. We plan things. So within today, we need to complete. I know sir know about me. If I plan something that I should complete today, might be 12 o'clock, it may be 1 o'clock, it may be 2 o'clock. I can borrow hours from next day also, but I will complete. Then only I will go first. If I complete before that also, I will close, I will go and I will divert my mind and I will do something else. So these are small tips that you can do and change the surrounding, go for outing. There is no rule that scientists and researchers should not go outing. They should not enjoy. It is not like that. So balancing is very important. So balance time with your family. You should not leave your family. My biggest backbone is my husband and my kids. Without their support, I cannot stand here, right? And my in-laws as well. So I am giving equal time to them and to my profession. That is why I can easily shine. So wherever you sit, you give your fullest to that place. Then that is more than enough. If I go there, complete 1 week, I never touch my laptop. I never attend my calls, any official calls. I'll give my fullest time to my family. After that, I will give fullest time to my college. No other go because of 4 months. So go for different surrounding that will create a lot of innovations within you. And of course, please change the routine. Please don't follow coming morning and doing the same routine and going back. And as well as usual, Saturday, Sunday, holidays, and etc. Please don't follow the routine. Also change where you come. You are coming in one way, going in the same way without complete presence of mind. Also, you will try that because you know the bumps and everything, right? Signal will come, everything will come. Please change your routine. That will change your mind as well. So these are small tips from my end. So now we enter into the core part of IP, because if I start with this, you will feel bored. So I'll start now. Uh, Variants of IP: patent, trademark, copyrights, industrial design, GI, conductors, trade secret, and plant variety. I know few IPs already. I mean, I hope you know about few IPs earlier. Might be copyright is already there. Patent, to some extent you might be knowing. Others are also forms of IP. Okay. So patent, why this many forms of IP are there, but why people are much focusing on patent alone? Why? Yeah, somebody is telling. There are many IPs. Why people are much interested, much focused on patent alone? Okay. Okay, of course, correct. So, but we need to know how to generate money out of this. If you file a patent and keeping it as such, it never give any money. It is not a miracle, or it is not an idol or God. It will give money. It won't give. Of course, you need to go for commercialization or technology transfer. Both way you can create or you can generate money. If you have copyright, you cannot get money like patent. Right? That is why everybody is much focusing on patent. And patent have validity. It is valid for 20 years. If you are filing patent today, from today, it will be valid till 20 years. Okay, not like other IPs. I'll tell the periods of IP as well, other IPs. So the patent should be novel. Of course, it should be novel. Without novelty, we cannot go. And some inventory steps should be there. And if you are generating some patent, it should be used for industry and society. If you start thinking in that perspective, of course, that patent will get granted. Or else you will keep the patent such as patent. And these are the things that you cannot go for patent. This is very important that you must know things that which cannot be patent. So like some discoveries, some who invented already, again you are telling, this invention I can also do. And submitting with the brown color, with the green color, it is not possible and feasible. So, and some aesthetic creations, some, wow, it is very beautiful. I only found this area newly. And you cannot go for filing patent. It is not possible. And some medical aspects. And if you eat tulasi, you will get rid of cough like that, and all. You cannot go for claiming patent. So for plants, few plants and few microorganisms, which is not genetically modified, we cannot go for patenting. And some softwares also you cannot go for patent. These are the few we cannot go for patenting. It is of money waste and time waste if you are going for patent. And coming to trademark, I hope you know about trademark. This is the trademark. This is an example of trademark. The validity of the trademark is 10 years, and you can extend how many renewals you want, you can do that. Right? Like FC, car and bike and something like that, you can renewal how many times you want, you can do that. Even for if you start a company, you can go for trade. Right? That I'm just telling. These are the various types of yeah. Yes, sir. Of course, it is there. I'll tell in the later slides. Sir. I just giving the glimpse of IP. So this is copyright and related rights. I hope you know about copyrights, but I don't know how many of you know about related rights. So copyright is nothing but it is completely related to artistic, dramatic, and who owns that, who wrote this. That is nothing but copyright. And who is giving the voice and who is acting, like in movie, who is acting, who is giving the voice for that, they can own only related rights. They cannot own the copyrights. That this song is sung by me. This is acted by me. Like that, they can claim only related rights. They cannot claim copyrights. So this is the basic difference. And the validity of this is author's life plus 60. This is just a copy. image. I hope you everybody have seen this copyright images and photos and other things. So I just gave it. And industrial design. So this is industrial design, as you know, like car, watch, and whatever the things the industries are redesigning and modifying, they can go for submitting not patent, they can go for industrial design. It is valid up to 10 years plus 5 years. Then GI. I hope you know about this Tirupati Laddu and whatever the famous things you have in your area. You need to, if I'm going to claim this saree that it is belongs to our Tamil Nadu like that, everybody knows if I show that saree, it belongs to Kanchipuram, right? So it can be claimed only as GI, and they do preliminary studies and where the locality, where is the origin and how many years they are following those things in that area. Everybody, everything they will monitor and they will declare as GI. You can use that tag that it is Tirupati Laddu or Kanchipuram saree or whatever tea or whatever they will declare. Then you implement this. Again, you can renewal any number of times. Trade secret. I hope again gents come to know all these things because they cook biryani in their house. So after cooking, if we eat and we tell it is very awesome, what is the secret behind your cooking? They will tell you it is a secret. Of course, as long as you keep a secret, then it's trade secret. There is no validity or something. As long as you keep a secret, it's a secret. If ladies come to know any secrets, of course it will be told to everybody, so it won't keep as a secret, and that is no word as trade secret. So trade secret again, you can. I know you. Somebody has know the case given by Dintikal Talapakatti biryani. How many of you know? I don't know. So the spelling of this Talapakatti is original Talapakatti biryani is this one. But one fellow started a new hotel and he put as you. Many people has the same shop and they went to that shop. This original fellow was sitting mum, and after 2 years, after 3 years, he filed a case in the court and he claimed all the royalty, whatever he spent for 2 years and what he earned from it. Simply sitting, got everything. So, and he proved the thing and he got everything. This is how the trade secret, even patent also works. And the plant varieties, again, if you generate any new things, if you modify anything, if it is coming out of any innovations like gems or something, then you can go for filing this type of, especially under plant variety. And this doubt many have. This is a Nokia phone. Even single product can claim all type of IPs. So that is how our creativity and how we be smart and how we generate a product. That is very, very important. So the technology, other things, they claimed a patent, and the design and the forms of the phone and the button shapes and other things they claimed as a design patent. And softwares which is installed inside, they claimed for copyright and trademark. Again, Nokia is a trademark and trade secret, whatever they used inside, and it is not yet published yet. It is nothing but a trade secret. All IPs in one product is all possible. So this is just an outline of all this IPs. And coming to the search. So now you got an idea about various forms of IP. Now, very, very important thing, how to search, where to search. That is very important. Many of us are lagging in search. Where to search, how to search. If you put in searching, of course, everybody will start to file a patent. Everybody get an idea, but whether this idea is already existing or this product is already existing, what modification I can do in this product, if you know that, everybody can easily file a patent, right? So that is why I am also having more than 25 to 30 patents. It is very simple, but you need to be expert in this. For this, you need to search and search and search. That is the only. Try for 5 minutes, more than enough. So why to search? Of course, if already existing product, if you go for filing, money waste, time waste, everything is waste. For that, we need to go for search. And also for improving your patent, improving your idea, we need to go for search. Already existing, what modification, what are the gaps it is available, what needed, And what I am going to do, if you are clear in that, of course, you can generate new product or process and search. Where you search. So usually all this will be handled for 3 days, but very shortly I am just giving glimpse for that hands-on. I took the screenshot and explain things. So this is, I hope you know about Google. Everything is there in Google. Without family also we will live, but we cannot live without Google. So for an example, I just pen, very simple pen. If you search in Google, you will put a pen, right? You need to search about pen. You will put a pen. So see the how many hits you are getting. If you put a pen, you will get this many hits. I mean, this many search results you will get. That is of hits. And I'm just scrutinized and I'm just precisely putting and refining my words as ballpoint pen and see how many hits. It was bit reduced, right? Then again, I mentioned in red. I want a red pen alone. So see how many hits again. You cannot read all these papers, right? Papers or articles or whatever. You cannot read and search, right? Then again, I have more specifically mentioned the brand of the pen because I'm going to modify that pen. If so clear, I'm going to modify that pen. I can put the brand also. See again 70,000. I cannot read. I just modify small thing, putting in double quote, which is the very important term you want to search. Just put in double quote. Your hits will be, see, it was 1 crore. Now the hits was 18,000 alone, right? And again, see the hits. So likewise, you can go for searching. How to search? What are the words you need to put? That is very important. Okay, that is so the outcome is how to put, how to search, how to find the words. Those things are very, very important. And so these are the way why we are going for patent search. For this, we need to go for patent search. One is whether our product can be easily patentable. Of course, if you do correct search, your product will get patent. It is directly proportional. And again, infringement, any copies or something is there or not, for that we need to go. And freedom to operate, whether this can, like Talapakati, whether I can sell, nobody knows Talapakati, but if you start here Talapakati, you will wait and you will claim everything, right? For that it is needed. And we need to go for state of art, whether it is available or not, how modification we can do, and validity search. For example, I told a patent will be valid for 20 years. So some patent was validity is going to complete by tomorrow or today. Then you can file, you can wait day after tomorrow, you can file with small modification. Nobody will come and claim the patent. So that patent is very, very, very important. So I already explained this. Where to search? There are many patent searching engines are available. So not only in the Google, don't go and search patent in Google. Where you search papers, research papers, ResearchGate, then Google Scholar. Google, again, you can modify the words. Likewise, many search engines are there. We can see the search engines. So you can see international patent classification, which is nothing but for every product, every process, there is a classification code. So I just gave an example for pen because I used pen. That's why I'm giving a code. P43K is a national code. If you type that code in the patent search, you'll get about pen alone. How do I know about this code? I'm putting this. How do we know? We don't know. So if we go in proper search engine, you will come to know the code of that product. Based on that code alone, you can reduce your search time. Very precisely, you can search your product or process, whatever you want. So that is number. And the softwares, many things are there. Likewise, paid patent database. We are not using paid one. I'm not, especially I'm not using any paid one. I'm using free one. So if you want if you can avail these things, patent agent and patent office using this type of softwares to identify whether the patent, whatever we filed, whether it is available or not, they'll check using this software. These are the free patent software. So you can use this software engine to identify, to search your patent and your process. So first one is US Patent and Trademark Office. You can, this website, you can easily search the patent. And WIPO is very famous, World Intellectual Property Organization. It is very, very famous. Everybody, even patent agent use this WIPO. This is trustable source. You can search. I usually use only WIPO. I won't go for other things. Maybe sometimes Google patent also I will search. But WIPO is more than enough. It will give the classification number. It will give the detailing and everything. It clearly gives everything. And patent lens, patent online, and Google patent search. Everything is this is our India's intellectual property India website. You can see all type of forms and status of your patent, and everything will be displayed in this website. Visit once, and I'll just give a demo of all these things. Demo means how it looks. So this is how the Google patent search looks. You can go here and you can search like this. Only patent will be coming. You can even sort by the years as well, like our Google Scholar. You can sort by years. How many years it is going to be valid, or after 20 years, if it is going to, validity is going to end, you can claim new patent as well. And this is Intellectual Property India website. Here you can give, you can search specifically based on the title. I mean, like paper, abstract, conclusion, like that you will search, no? Like that you can give a title or abstract, or based on the product or area, locality, everything you can mention and you can get outcome about this. One patent will be coming. In Google, you will get patent as well as paper, but here you get, and this is FPO. Again, you will get all the information. Other countries things you can easily. Other countries things you can, and you can easily sort out based on other, like the date, when filed, when they published, when, whether it is granted or not. Some patent won't get granted. Again, you can go for submitting that patent also. So it can be noticed in this. So based on the, if you are going to file a patent in India, you can identify what are the patents for the same product in India. If you are going to file a patent in US or any other country, you can put the search according. Then filing. So I'll just tell the various file. Okay. So filing, there are different types of filing. So one is the provisional filing and complete filing. Provisional filing is not bad. So if you are generating some idea, but I don't know whether it will get success or whether it will convert as product, whether it become as invention or innovation, I don't know. But I generated some idea and I do a preliminary search. After searching, I come to know there is no such type of product or process or something else. So I got some confidence that it can be timed as a patent. So I'll start it. For that, but you have some inbuilt feel that it won't get patent, because whether it is possible or feasible, possibility, feasibility, you doesn't know. But I want to protect my idea that nobody should claim and nobody should file a patent on my behalf as well. For that, you may go for this provisional patent. After this, within 12 months of period, with that short span, if you generate your product, of course, you can go for complete filing. So what are the things needed in the provisional application? I will tell in the later slides. So it is very simple. If you got some idea, like if you found some idea, then go for initial step like filing a provisional application. Don't want to go for complete application because it has many detailing. Even product, without product also you can file. If you become an expert, without product, without nothing, you can file a complete filing. If you are not generating any product. That's what, ma'am. Within 12 months, you need to go for complete filing. If you are not generating your product within 12 months, the validity will be closed. Again, you may go for submitting new patent application. Anything, that's your problem. That is not their problem. You need to go for filing a new application freshly after 12 months. Okay. You cannot go and explain that I have a financial constraint. I have this. No. Then this is the complete filing. Again, the data from the date of filing, it is valid up to 20 years. So you need to give many detailing in this. I'll tell what are the details should be incorporated in while filing the patent. I mean, complete filing as well as provisional filing. And coming to P. So P, I didn't explain here itself. So it is a patent corporation treaty. It is just in treaty. Treaty is nothing but, for example, I'm in India, but I'm generating a product like I'm generating this diary. For an example, my idea is my product is this diary, but it won't be useful for Indians. For an example, it won't be useful for India, but I know. But my idea generated, it might be useful for US. It may be useful for Japan, any country, any country. So I need to do based on my search. I come to know it will be useful for US or any other country, but it won't be useful for India. Then I can go for filing a patent under US or under any country which is useful for this one. For that we need to submit a special application. Okay, and this is a treaty. Here 153 countries are there. They are bounded. For example, I'm again generating an idea related to this diary. This will be useful for India. I am also Indian. First procedure is nothing but I need to file a patent in India. Because I'm an Indian, first I need to submit a patent in India. After submitting this, within 6 weeks or after 6 weeks, you need to file a patent under PC. I mean, you need to submit a form under PCT. They will do a international search between this 153 countries. They will do a detailed search and they will give you a detailed report about your product or process, whatever, to us within 6 weeks. So based on that result, you can come to know whether this product can be useful for India or it can be useful for any other countries. That we'll come to know. Based on that report, you can file another patent to US or any other country with that report. If you submit that report with that, your patent will be pushed very fast. Usually the patent will get granted, maybe our fate, it may grant after 10 years, after 3 years, after 2 years. One of my colleague patent, he submitted in the year of 2011. Last month he got it. So waste, right? He forgot even the idea, right? So it is a waste. So if you file under PCT, they will give you a detailed report. You can attach the detailed report to any country. They will push your patent fast, and based on the report, they will, I mean, after seeing that report, whether novelty and other things are there, only you will go and submit the patent, right? If nothing is there, you can modify things. Based on the report, you can modify things and you can submit under US or something else. The patent will get soon granted. That is the positive thing why we are going for PC. For this, we need to give a separate fee. It is not inclusive in patent filing. This is something different. For patent filing in India, it is 8,900. Per year, you need to go for 16,000, 15,000 based on the number of pages you submit. So if your product is enough worthy, you are going to get money out of that, you can go for this fee. We need to file first in India. That is the priority. You cannot go and submit as such in US and any other country, right? And divisional patent. For example, I'm filing a patent for this again diary, but after designing, after I did an invention, I found that it can be claimed as two. Two patent is inbuilt. Why should I go for single patent? Then you can go for divisional patent. After filing a patent, I start doing my project. and I got a outcome, and I come to know that it is eligible to file 2 or 3 or many as possible. So you can submit another form that I'm claiming for 2, 3 different patents. So like that you can do. That is petition is nothing but, again I'm creating this diary. After that I found I can include this specific item into that, but I didn't include the specification while I file. So I wish to add something in addition to this. So I can submit one more form that is nothing but a patent addition to the existing patent. But the thing, if you are submitting, if you are getting that Eureka idea after 15 years of your date of filing patent, this addition is valid only for 5 years. The date of filing only be considered if patent addition, patent division, for patent addition and patent addition. Okay, only 20 years, date of filing only. I mean, the existing patent only you are telling me, right? So the validity is only 20 years from the date of filing. And this 3 important terms is very important while filing a patent. So other terms I'm not going to mention, only this 3 is enough. So in hope you know about inventor. Who is inventor? We are inventor, right? We are inventor. Who is applicant? Who is applicant? For example, I'm in ICAR now. So I am an inventor, but I file a patent in the name of ICAR. Understood? Even I can be an inventor, I can be applicant. That is also possible if my institute approves. If my institute approves that I'm generating some project, it is related to ICAR and it is useful for the ICAR and they are going to use it, then I should apply under the name of ICAR. If I'm going to claim IP for my diary, is my own use, or I'm going to customize, commercialization, or I may be owning a company. For that I'm going to use, I don't want to file under ICAR. But my credential may be under ICAR. My designation may be under ICAR. File ICAR. Negative thing is also there. For example, you are leaving this company. I'm not telling, it may be a government institute, but if you are working in private or something here, if you are leaving that company has the rights to sell the product. Though the idea is yours, though the invention or innovation is yours, it is not eligible that you cannot commercialize, or you cannot go for technology transfer without their knowledge, without their approval. This is the very, this side is also there. So we need to claim it properly. If it is going to use for the society and through this institute, you must go under this. Applicant should be ICAR. And patent agent, of course, you know patent agent is like lawyer. So he is an expert in search, filing, and drafting. So many are giving a patent to patent agent for drafting and filing and other things. So he is earning more than a scientist, more than everybody, because for a single patent he may get, if he is a good expert, he may get more than 10 lakhs, 20 lakhs, whatever. So you may also apply for patent agent. It is very simple. You need to read. Last time but I don't have time to write the exam. I went to camp. So let me check. In future, I may also become a patent agent. Let me see. And these are the various forms. As I mentioned in the Indian Patent Office, you can get all such forms. So you can open and see all the forms. So in the first form, you will see the fees of all specific forms. Form 1, Form 2, Form 3. Many forms are there. You can search. You can get the financial, fees of those forms. And other forms you can download from the patent office itself. You don't want to go for patent agent, or you don't want to search for any fellows, you can download. It is self-explanatory. Application form everybody knows to fill, right? It is very simple. You can fill the form. These are the forms. Coming to the provisional filing, these are the forms should be included in provisional filing. I hope you know the difference between provisional filing and complete filing, right? So provisional filing, These are the forms to be enclosed. Form 1 is nothing but application of grant of patent. I mean, I'm the person who is submitting the patent. Just that form. And second, whether it is a provisional or complete patent. That form. And third one is any you are a Indian origin or other origin, whether you are claiming only this patent or other patent, that thing. And declaration of inventorship, that I am declaring this is a new item, new product or something. That's all. This is the basic forms. Where you have 2 lines of your innovation, you can file a patent. It's needed. Fine. And this is the complete filing. You need 5 forms. So only one addition will be there, which is nothing but request for examination. For example, if filing a patent, it will be in the patent office. Okay. If you are not submitting this form 18, it won't go for paper valuation. For example, we are writing exam for 10th and 12th. You wrote the exam and you came back. You are waiting for the result, but the paper is not went for the valuation. What you will do? You have to wait on it. It won't go for valuation itself. Likewise, if you are not submitting 8, it won't go for the. If it goes to the examination, they will give the report. It may be after 3 years, after 4 years, after 10 years. I don't know. May. But now patent office has generated a new scheme that if in any patent, one woman is there, of course, they are giving very short period of time, within 5 months or 6 months or 7 months, less than a year. These are the tricks what we are following. Whoever, if he invent, he will put my name in that. You can put any hundreds and hundreds of names inside your patent. But who is the first person in the patent? He owns everything. If he can sell, he can do transfer, he can do anything. If under the institute name, you cannot do anything. But inventor and the applicant are same fellow. If I am the inventor and I am the applicant, who is the first fellow? He owns everything. And whoever you are adding in the second, third, and fourth, like even in paper, you have credential for second author, third author. Even he is a last author, if he is a corresponding author, you will give complete ownership for them also. But here, nothing else. Only the first person who owns the patent, he has all the eligibility and all the credentials. So, then only we will get the report from the office. Then we can modify things and we can resubmit to the patent office and we can conclude. They may give the grant or they may not give. At least for examination, for evaluation, it should go. No, for that we need to submit form. Okay. One I already told, it is about the application for the grant, and this is how the form 1 looks. This is how it looks. And form 2, again you are declaring things and requesting for the, I mean, whether it is a provisional or complete filing. This is the form 2. And form 3, this is how it looks. Form 3, declare things. There is nothing in forms. Just to fill your names, your company name or whatever, and the signature. That's it. This is it. This is how the form 18 looks. Okay. So this is the patent fees. As I mentioned, it is 8,900 for India. I hope you all file for. Sir, for individual and institute, you can file like this. I mean, 8,900. If it is an entity, it is more than that. Like even an inventor is institute. Even inventor is also institute. Then the amount varies. Difference is there, sir. Like if inventor and applicant are institute, somewhere both are institute. In that way, will go very, very high. 40,000. If you own some, if you find name, of course, very high, 40,000, 50,000. Like based on the number of person working in that varies. If it is a small entity, the amount varies. Big entity working in okay. He will still the individual and institute. That would be 8,000. And for every very, very, very high. So if you have, I mean, it can be go fighting to don't go for other countries. And patent drafting. At last, I'm going to complete it very fastly. So these are the things it should be included in your patent drafting. Drafting is skill. It need 2-3 days to know about drafting, not train about drafting, know about drafting. So that's why I kept it at last. So these are the provisional specification what should be included in your patent application. Form 2, 3, 4, 5. Along with that, you need to submit this thing like title of the invention and field of the invention, the objective summary, if possible, some drawing. There is no requirement of claims. I hope you know about claims. I hope you know about claims. This is my product. I will write a claim. If it is a brown color diary, it is fine. You can write whatever the claims you want. Whoever generate brown diary, they should give me. Right? So claims are very, very, very important. So inside the brown diary, it should be white paper. It may be green paper. It may be brown, blue paper. Any. So you need to mention all color paper which is placed inside this brown color diary is fine. Understood? So claim is very important. You need to explain it very carefully. And I may write claim in different way also because drafting is very important. Drafting, writing a patent is very, very important. For example, in the initial day of my training, my colleague asked me to write a, I mean, hands-on training for draft a patent. He will give you a title and you start writing a thing. He gave an example of fan. Okay, that you need you should not mention the material which is used in it. How it is possible? And with whatever material other person is going to use and create in the form of fan, it should not be possible. It should be claimed by us. So what type of words you use in claims is very, right? It may be a metal fan, it may be a wooden fan, it may be a plastic fan, it may be a paper fan, or whatever the material, etc., etc. What word you will use? You should not tell paper, comma, metal, comma, and other comma, 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 comma. What the specific word you use for repeating this claim? Think only one word, not only one. Because claims words will be counted and you should not add on n number of claims. If it you need to pay extra. But it should even in the provisional you can file. You don't want to file claiming also, but you need one. If somebody see this provisional filing, after that if they generate some idea and it will go to, you know. So for that we need to draft in different. So we say a word as flexible. That's it. Flexible material. Paper is a flexible, wood is a flexible. We can make it as flexible, and metal is a flexible, and plastic is a flexible. That's it. It is a very colloquial words we day to life we use, but we need to know where to use, how to use, for which to use. That is very important. So this is how we'll get right. If you read all the patent, if you read many things, you will come to know how to draft. Because words, choice of words are very, very important in drafting. And these are the things. It should be rated in the complete specification. So along with that, claims are very important. In this, claim should be there. In the provisional claims, if claims are not there, also no problem. This abstract should be there. Some figure should be there. Some figure, some product figure should be there, and detailing of that figure should be there. I mean, what is this? What is that? What is that? You don't want to tell or declare your material. You should not do that. Many have that problem. They will declare the material. You should not do that. If you declare the material, I got an idea and I will put a flexible word. That's it. Everything I can claim. He can claim only for the material. So you should not mention the material, but you need to mention the material. That is very important in draft. Somehow you need to mention the material name as well, like flexible. So these are the various benefits of academicians and industry persons. Academicians, I mean researchers and everybody. Of course, you will get the award and honors and pride. You own some patent with you. And also you will earn lot of money. Without commercialization, without technology transfer, IP is of zero. It is of waste. So if anybody tell I have this many patent, please ask them how many commercialization you have, how many product you generated, how many as technology transferred, and how many has used for, how many used those product, or how it is beneficial to the society. Like such type of questions, please try to ask. And you generate such type of ideas. And for students, of course, many things are there, but they'll get job and other things. Whoever come for you under intern like that, you can educate them and you can file under the and using them also. And for example, why I keep on telling that please file under India as an Indian, we are lagging in submitting a patent, right? We are doing lot of invention and innovations, but we are not filing as patent. Please try to file a patent. It is very simple. If you get an idea, you can file. Don't want to do search also. If you can split into team and somebody can do searching, somebody, if they are good in drafting, they can draft, somebody can file, somebody can generate ideas alone. So we also have such a type of team. I'm an idea generator and I keep somebody for filing a patent and I keep somebody for writing a draft and other things. So likewise, you can form a team and you can generate things. So this is an example. But we are filing very, very less patent. I am just giving awareness that we filed. Please create and spread awareness to everyone and generate many IPs. I'm expecting all should hold some IPs after certain period of time. You can reach me over here. If any questions, I'm here to answer.
Yeah, please. Let us thank Dr. Lieutenant Dr. Priya for her excellent presentation. Of course, it required in-depth, the step-by-step knowledge and also the procedure once we go for the patenting. And before taking to any question from the conference hall, I request the feedback or question those who are joined online.
Sir, I need one clarification. That Rajan from Datia.
Yeah, just sound thoda de dijiye.
Sir. Sir, regarding this drawing, the
Yeah.
drawing is essential for product, even for process. Process, we need to do a drawing. Even for product also, is it necessary?
Thoda volume bada dijiye.
If anybody comes to know about
Trying for processes.
For product, it is not necessary, madam.
So, preferably for the product, we need drawing, sir. Process, it is not needed as such. It is not needed at all. Even we are not going to file a patent for process. We are not going to file a patent for process. But if in process, if you are going to do any modification in that product or equipment, something, you need to file a patent. For only for process, you can't, you are not eligible to file a patent.
Okay, Raja, Dr. Rajan.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
And
Okay,
I forgot to tell one more thing. Please excuse, sir. If
Yeah,
you are
ma'am.
going to publish a paper,
Okay.
your invention or something else, please don't go for publication first, go for patenting first.
Okay.
Then we have that clarification that first we need to go for filing a patent. Even I should not disclose my idea in front of anybody. Even to one of my colleague also I should not disclose.
Okay.
As long as it is kept a secret as idea within me, then I can go for patenting. After submitting patent, after it get published, it will come in the public. So everybody will go through this thing. That time you can tell your all the innovations and even detailing you don't want to tell. After commercialization, like Nokia phone, we are using many and many years. Still we don't know the process, how it works and other things. Coke, the combination and mixture and chemical formula, what they are using inside, nobody knows, right? So
Madam,
after
regarding
commercialization, after implementation, don't want to disclose your things. Especially while filing patent, you don't want to disclose, and after filing a patent, go for publishing.
But without awarding the patent also you can go after filing the patent.
After patenting, you can go for publishing. After filing. After filing.
Okay,
After
thank you.
filing. Granting, if you wait, it takes 10 years or so.
Yeah, by the time service will be over.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, any question from on board, online? 1 minute, Dr. Gopal. Hello? Online? We have 18 participants, including Jai Kishan. Any scientist colleague from the research centers? No question? Yeah, now Dr. Gopal. Please use the mic. आप mic use करें because उनको दूसरों को भी सुनना.
Somehow we fail to pick that legal protective term in that drafting. And once I tried with some outside people, and in 2011 they asked me 80,000 to pay 80,000 to draft one application. So somehow I had to do my own, but it could not materialize that different part. But I had got that earning. So can you suggest me how smartly we can do some sketchy work and then approach them? Whether because we lost a lot of
Lot of patent, that is more than enough.
then for self drafting. No, I mean if I
Yes.
want to outsource, so
Outsource,
some of sketchy work
there
we
is
can
no tricks and tips, sir, because everybody will do.
commercial things.
They need money. You don't know the technical terms and other thing. They will tell the granted. because of this word. They will do 10 among the job. Our job is only one job, but they won't do in wisely. If you trust any of your friends or patent agent, you can go with them. But again, my friend is a patent agent. He will see who is giving that. If that fellow is really trying, he will write sincerely. If somebody is for the namesake or something else they are giving, he will write also for the names and he will get money.
Any other question?
Ma'am, like it was a very nice presentation, excellent one, and congratulations to you. Just like you told, should we start, like idea is there, and on one end the patent search is there. So idea and patent search, they should go parallelly, isn't it? Or how do you, like you have 20 or 25 patents, did you come up with so many patents? Was it
So
based on the patent search and getting ideas, or was it idea followed by patent search?
actually that is your tips and trips only. So if I want to file a patent, um, I know material which I want to file a patent. I may not have idea. Openly, I will tell I may not have idea at all. Sometimes, all time I am not a creator and I am not a god to think everything differently. Right? It is not at all possible. So I have an idea that I can modify something in this one. That's it. That is the idea. But that idea only gave this many tips. This also you need some creativity. At least I need to narrow down that I should file a patent in this. After I identify this is my product, what innovations has happened for this many years, and currently what is going on, everything will be known by doing the search. After searching, I will idea. So I'll using plastic this is made, using metal this is made, using this is made, but using this is not made. That my patent. That's it. Very simple. But you need to spend little bit of time in a day. If you spend 10 minutes more than it.
Yeah, any question? Any more?
So I think now at least
You
things
have
are clear
revealed
that
secrets. You have revealed secrets
No.
from my
So,
mouth itself.
earlier in earlier dispensation there was message, clear cut message that first you prepare the product at commercial scale, then you go for patenting. There are a lot of arguments. I was literally dragged down and suppressed by the institute, but now at least it seems clear that the moment you have idea, you can start provisional. And if you complete the product, even I will disagree with madam also that even for complete filing, If you have conceptualized idea and diagram, you can go for, but for demonstration and test application, better you should have products so that they may call for demonstration. So it is not that even for full application, you have to have product in hand. There is still time. They take 12 months to publish in journal, and after that they may call for demonstration. At the time you should have the functional prototype. So this is a very bare minimum requirement, but somehow unfortunate part of the institute that they were pushing us to go for commercial kind of production first and then go for patent filing. So at least I'm very thankful to you to enlighten the house that what are the steps followed. And
Yes.
that was the reason no patent has come out of the institute, because the person sitting at the helm were full people, frankly, not knowing the process, not has gone through even patent manual once, but they were dictating others. So anyway, I'm really thankful to madam that the house is now aware that what the procedure, and probably next time our young people can go. Thank you.
Since if I'm planning for technology transfer, as rightly she suggested, if she don't have fund, she don't have any facility to develop a product, but this product for sure it will be useful for the society through this way, like through any company. If I'm framing some product for watch, I can combine with Titan or somebody else, and they can generate the product. Only my idea I can claim for them. For that I can go for complete filing. Provisional filing you cannot go and give your patent to others. For that I can complete filing, design and detailing without product offer. And very rare case only they call for demonstrations, sir, for your kind information. They may not call, they may call. May calling is very, very, very rare. As of now, I didn't hear from anyone based on many years of experience. Nobody they didn't call. Based on the drafting, based on the application of, submission of application, they directly. So how to draft is very, very important in that application.
Okay, any more, any?
Yeah, he asked the same question. I forgot to mention. You are also asking the same. So for filing the patent, it is 8,900. From the date of filing, it is unfortunately if it gets granted. We don't know. Our fate is good. Unfortunately, if it is granted, it may be granted after 5 years or 10 years, or after a year also it may grant granted. After it gets granted, from the 3rd year of date of filing, you need to give your fees for maintaining your patent integrity under our Indian Patent Office. So the fees is varies from year to year, starts with 3,000, 4,000, 5,000. In total, it will be. So the detailing of year by year paying is also there in our website. IP website, you can go through that. From the year, 3rd year onwards, you need to pay. If it is granted, 2 more years, from the 3rd year, you can pay. But the patent get granted after 10 years, you need to pay from the back. From the 3rd year of date of filing, you need to pay things. If they are not renovating, the pattern of M, you can put as ulta, or you can put one more M. That is your creativity. You can put anything. Why you are claiming the same M? You put 2 M's also.
And is it also possible that we don't want to pay, my patent is not that worthy, it got granted or published?
Yes.
There also I can leave it there, na?
Yes, sir. After provisional filing, if you think that it is a stupid idea, that it is not possible. How I thought this idea? It has a biggest hole in this. How do I generate this idea? Then you can drop as such by leaving. After 12 months, it get expired. But after filing a complete patent, if you find any negative thing also, you try to groom your product and you create something. Try to create something. You don't want to miss the opportunity which you filed. The date of filing is very important. Like our Fry has identified the sticky notes, no? Like that, you may also get some small outcome also. But
Yeah.
if,
Question is that actually you have undergone 4 months here.
yes, sir.
Looking to our activity and mandated works and other things. Can you mention some of these? These are the some of the activity where it is having a potential for patent.
Sir, many are doing some inventions, like you people are working under agriculture fields and other things. As I noticed, I'm not completely well versed what you all are working, but you are working more on process. If I'm not wrong, you people are working more on process. But though you are working more on process, from your side as a public, I'm also a general public. I might be with you for 4 months, but I am also a general public. Our expectation is different, that you need to give some product out of your process to the society. So it may be a process, but you try your work based on the outcome of some generating product. You can generate the product, but you are not at all thinking in that perspective. You are completely thinking about the process perspective. I think you won't mistake. You are completely working on process. You are not thinking about the product. Even the process, you may try to your institute not many patents. It will, and even the department, even I generated a product for agriculture. Why not you? Engineer, how do I generate a product agriculture? Why not? You can generate? Yeah. Now I don't have any photographs. Are also mentioned.
Hey,
I don't,
what you can
I can
do?
tell, sir. I can tell. I
Yeah.
don't have photographs. I can tell you.
We have
Someone.
one request what we can make for Dr. Muruganandan
Uh,
and also to you.
2018, I'm a researcher. I'm not a fellow. I have more than 200 specials plus, but I don't in the form of paint. I also did many product as well as process, but I don't have an idea to generate product. Uh, or for the recently for 4 years, I don't know how Eureka came into my mind, and I started doing this. And added to that, I got a fund from DVT, Virat, and that it may be a small initiation for me to generate a product. I got 50 lakhs, and I started my own company. It is related to medicinal mushroom. So I was in the relative's death house. So during that time, my friend called me. The Virat call came. So you need to submit on one project for that. My institution forced me to file a, forced me to submit a project for that Virat. So why they picked me, I don't know. But they picked me and forced, literally forced me. I should use that word. So that forcefulness came into a good end. I was seeing the dead fellow person face, and I was thinking what to decide, what to do. I don't know what to do. Now they are asking, I have only one day of time. Tomorrow I need to submit. Today I'm here. How do I submit? So after, so why not the mushroom can grow inside that type of box? Because in Tamil Nadu, it is completely hard, not like Dehradun, some other place. But my medicinal mushroom will grow only in the Himalayas. So why not it can be grown in our area, and it can be useful for the, it can be used like, it can keep in individuals' homes if they in their houses. This is how I got an idea. And after seeing that, I regenerate and I renovated and I kindle my brain and I modify the drawing and I sit with one of my student and did a 3D drawing and put overnight and I submitted that product and I attended 25 interviews for that project. And after that, I got the project and I am the top scorer. It is 86.6 among 100 and I got 50 lakhs from government and I started my company. You are open to see my company as well. Now even I produced that box. Now it is delivery. and now mushroom is growing in that box. And I tested that mushroom and I got FSSAI certified and ISO certificate. Yesterday only I got the ISO certificate from the government. So everything I got. This is how I started my product. And I went to a tribal village. There they were, there is no medicinal facility, and if we travel in the highways, there is no medical facility. If any sort of emergency, this idea is suddenly got my my father-in-law suddenly got affected while we travel in the bus in the highways. I stopped in the toll and I called the ambulance. From toll, we can tell the route, no? So I called, and there is no provision for the person who got affected in the house. Though they are multimillionaire, but there is no medical shop or something else. And even tribal area, there is no such facilities. So I got a idea for medicine vending machine. So it can be placed in anywhere, in highways or rural area or anywhere. Whatever the medicine you need, you can, it is tagged with RFID card, and everybody has Aadhaar card. Government has gave a good initiative, everybody has an Aadhaar card, and they can medicine out, and whatever the medicine they are picking out from that vending machine, it will, so it cannot be missed. Only you can claim the, you can vend the medicine at it. And also what type of medicine you are claiming out, and it will be recorded in the nearby health center. If any extreme cases, I can have 5 different type of tablet, emergency tablet or any type of syrup or something else. But if any extreme cases like heart attack or something else, video conferencing facility will be there. If they switch on the, press the button, it will be connected with the nearby health center. They will come, doctor will come as the video conferencing, and they can interact directly with the, patient, and they will suggest first you take this medicine or you do this type of activity or something. Then you come to nearby health center and even blind people, they can also press the button the braille. So this is, I commercialize this, and I have did a technology transfer for this product. It is now it is using, under government it is under investigation because many drugs are involved in that. So some investigation is going on. Drug inspector and other, they gave permission, but still some tagging and other things are going on. But I can go for commercialization and I can go tech transfer with any n number of fellows. So I gave to construction site owners. So they are just putting the hand wash and head tablets and glouses and other putting out that. And one more product is related to agriculture. It is an agribot. It is an agriculture robot. So that robot will eat the soil, and it will predict and it will say what type of nutrients present in that specific soil, and it is tagged with the mobile phone. App is developed and it is tagged in the mobile phone, and it will tell what are the nutrients present here and what type of crops can be grown in that specific area. And even in winter time, it can based on the choice of crops, the farmer can pick what is possible and feasible for him. That based on that crop, he will put the seeds in that. As well, instead of water sprinkler, we can add fertilizers also. It will sprinkle the fertilizers as well. So no farmers can go into the ground and work. They can sit in their house itself and they can operate like remote control in their house itself. They can operate. These are the, as of now, it is a model, ma'am. It was 40,000. No financial support was given to me. No financial given to me. All amount is bad by me. For your information, ma'am, no financial support is given to me. It was
Okay,
born by me.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Priya ji, because we are having,
Yes, sir.
we are having one more session
12:45.
Yeah, that's fine. That's fine. I hope, I think, nevertheless, actually, it is a good learning. Huh? My dear friends, first of all, as per our knowledge is concerned, first of all, we don't know our novelties, whether it can be patented. Ourselves, we think that a inferior kind of thing first need to be understand. And of course, the patent search, it is also a sort of a new kind of, we are searching the journals and other things. Our searching process, even for writing a paper, it is a very less. And how we going to search for the patent? That is a, again, it is a become a challenge. The second. And third, probably, our store people, they will get patent in a day, more than 10 or 20 patent can be made. Because in GEM, if they search the product is not available, they can find the patent. Uh, uh, that is a joke part of it. Okay. And the thing is, actually, it is valid for 20 years as per that the discussion. Even if it is not granted after 3 years or 4 years, the repeated payment of fees should be there. Probably, I think even for the institute and research organization, it should not become a burden. Uh, if you look into the fee structure is concerned, 8,900 or even 10,000 rupees is nothing to the National Institute. That is the point I would like to make. And the my fifth point is, yes, yeah, we are involved in the processes and other things, development of the technology processes and other things. Let us see that actually what are the processes or technological intervention it go in a patent form, even including a concept. I think just I think 2 weeks back, I think 1 week back, we have also approved one a conceptual idea what he brought filed in the name of institute also we have filed. It is only a conceptual idea, nothing else. Only idea also can be get the patented. The sixth one, probably Dr. Gopal, he was talking about the drafting process. The drafting is a much more hectic process. The probably I request all my scientist colleagues, you can practice it now also. I think it may be much more payable after retirement. You can be a good draftsman after retirement instead of searching the job, either what is that? Emeritus of scientists are running here and there. This is a better opportunity. You can look for that so that the institute also get benefited in that way. You can help your own colleagues and others. The seventh one is our potential area. Most probably, we are working in hydrological monitoring and other things. There is a potential. Even छोटा मोटा भी हम लोग कर सकते हैं, छोटा मोटा भी करके कोशिश कर सकते हैं. At least we can come out with patenting thing. Okay, with these are the 7 points I would have wanted to make it. But nevertheless, let us not blame what has happened. Okay, let us take today is the beginning. This is an opportunity. I request all of you to think it over and yourself you can list it out. And what are the possible? Once start searching, definitely you are in a position to come out your novelty and your product, whether it can be patentable. With this, on behalf of you all, on behalf of myself, on behalf of the institute, I profusely thank Dr. Lieutenant Dr. Priya ji for undergoing 4 months a sort of a visiting professor assignment at this institute. And I hope you must have enjoyed the PME environment, PME cell enjoyment, and also the institute, the environment, including the campus. With this, I thank your organization, PKR Institute, KPR Institute and Technology, Coimbatore, for deputing and also the sponsoring agency to undergo this 4 month program at this institute. I thank a special thanks for sharing your patent related thing on this occasion. I hope, I think you have shared your phone number and email address. I think our colleague, they are in a position to contact. I also profusely thank Dr. Muruganandanji because he was the mentor for her and also the coordinator. And special thanks for organizing this program. It was a long pending program actually since from 4 months we were planning. Since tomorrow she is leaving, that's why actually always we work under pressure. This is the one of the example. We work under pressure since tomorrow she is leaving. We wanted to forcibly we are asked her to deliver a lecture. Okay, with this I thank one and all for participating in this, and let us give a big hand to Dr. Priya.
Thank you, sir. And now she has got association with this institute, and she can work with many of the ideas of the institute also. And we too have a collaboration with them. And as a token of appreciation for her association, I just wanted the director to hand over the certificate for this format. And another token of if you can hand over. He is good in time management and focused and many things to be learned, and that we will continue to work also. And if any of you have got any idea and they too have a dedicated agent for that patent agent, we can even seek their support and help also. Instead of going to other agency, we can even seek their help also. Duty center, any center, yeah, we can all join, yeah. And you are close to them. Yeah. You are right in Coimbatore.